Hello amigos, this is Tobot V Season 3, Number 5, Big Boss. Nice pose there. Green colors. Number 5, Tobot V Season 3, Big Boss. The electrifying galaxy background. The galaxy's best entertainer. More green grids. Really pumping those fists. June to July. So this is a tour bus of the short kind, counting the scenes in the windows. This looks like a 6-seater, 6 rows of seats, so it's a rather short bus, maybe a small commuter bus, small shuttle bus. But it's a great bus. Great line canopy cover. Just pretty simple colors, just white and lime that covers the top and the back. Oh look, the back is painted pretty well, with the black painted windows here, and the painted red lights, and the keyhole with the little orange wings, kind of evocative of the old Tobot style, and a little cutout space for the license plate. The side also has some side ventilators in the back. Very obvious toe key just stuck to the side here. There's a little raised divot here to make sure this key stays in place, so this thing doesn't pop off. It even has little handlebars to suggest opening luggage compartments, underbed luggage compartments. And a section for the door. Into the cabin, the very detailed cabin here. There are seats molded in here. It's a pretty spacious space that can't be accessed easily, but it's there. The front is simply well detailed, like these solid baby blue headlights with a little cut in them, and a simple cut here. And a license plate that reads 19E1228, whatever those numbers and letters mean. The top has a Young City Tour printed on top of it in LED dots. And it has those bus side mirrors, painted black side mirrors that really only have hollow bits in them, with one uneven strut in there, not even completely hollow. Could have been nice to put some mirrors in there, but it is what it is. There is Young City Tour molded onto those tires under those slightly painted mud guards. Even 2 exhaust pipes. It mostly looks like a bus, but I guess there are a few bits that indicate it's more than meets the eye, just like the roof is nicely shaped, like the black vents and such, and black lining and such, but there's these bits and this number 5 stamped on top of here, and this, yeah, these really don't look like bus bits. Just nondescript mechanical bits. And the side, you can see the little clip here, a big hinge sticking out there, and a big red hinge here. But I guess it flows in pretty well, and also, this is not completely flat. There is some silver paint that just dips into the body, so that is a nice sculpt, like a nice differentiating sculpt. Yeah, this side is also pretty obvious hinges, and the aforementioned key just stuck right on there. And it doesn't look that much better with it off. And you can clip it on the other side, but you're not meant to, you. But overall, a very nice bus. Very nice little bus. Not a really long bus, just a nice sized bus. Lengthwise, it's about the same as the other Tobots in this line. But height-wise and maybe width-wise, this is actually too small. This bus is too small compared to this normal sized car. This is a tiny bus. Its width is too short. Yeah, actually I think he's supposed to be bigger in vehicle mode at least. So this feels like it would fit in much better with smaller cars, like normal sized cars. But it still looks a little too big compared to the 132 scale car. I mean, yeah, this looks accurately scaled, but yeah, it's a little too tall for that. Hey, I have a toy that actually looks good next to each other. This looks like an accurately scaled car to bus. So I guess it's a more nebulous, unconventional 128 scale-ish. These two look like they're about the same size, but somehow this looks off, but this one isn't. V transformation. Yep, there's just like a conventional. The key position is it. The toe key position is like the conventional old Tobots, just right in the back with a fancy keyhole style there. Just turn and unwedge to slightly unlatch it. Foot down. These panels flip out. Double hinge here to clip in here. Double purpose clip. Yep, that waist here just clicks out like that. Unfold the legs. Yeah, just split apart those arms. There's a little spring buttons here so that you click that in and then click that in the back. Turn those fists down. Yeah, before doing the backpack, flip over the robot head. And plug the toe key right here. His robot mode is a stocky but stout build. It's not too stout. His robot mode is a stocky but strong, sturdy type of build, bringing the black color more into prominence while also revealing some red highlights. Some lime, black, white, and red. Pretty nice color combination. There are a few thematic design elements to indicate he's like the entertainer character. The chest, it is an asymmetrical design. That's very neat to see. Like the toe key mounted right on here. If you take that off, you could... There's not much detail here, but there's a little V there and a little... I suppose these dots could be speakers and these could be dials. The bus backpack does have some details up here, like some vents and round bits, which could be either spotlights or speakers, whichever you imagine. And you gotta dig that head sculpt with a brim and a molded headset. Those really look like earphones. That is a pretty tall cap-shaped forehead with a grill in there. And the smoky black visors over those eyes. Moderate nose and chin. Articulation and appearance. The head can ball socket up and down a little. Very slightly. And the head hinge does let him go back a little more. A little bit of side to side. And a full 360, just mildly clashing with the prominent but not overbearing shoulder pauldrons that form the bus roof. The shoulders nicely layered with the black roof, the lime with a little bit of line venting in there, and the windows that also blended in with the silver paint. The silver paint really does make it look like some extra bit of dynamic shading. They only go out that much. There's not much shoulder there. There is no upper mount or an extra flap to get in the way, so that's all you're getting for the shoulder. Yeah, but at least there is some inner venting detail here that you don't see in the bus mode. But they do go all full 360 on the soft clicks. And so do the elbows, only at one click because of the cable that gets in the way. Ratcheted bicep swivels. And you can see there's a 5 molded onto the hidden panel, although it's not picked out, so it might be hard to see at first. And the forearm also has a nice red ring painting on it. The wrist can click inward for transformation, which have completely round holes. I find that really unusual for Tobot toys because usually the hands are molded with no intention to hold any accessories unless they're meant to. But Big Boss does not come with any accessories, no sort of thematic musical instruments or drumsticks. They're not 5mm. But they are big enough to hold wooden dowels. Not perfectly, but yeah, that's something you could do. Try to find some shafts that are slightly less than 5mm. Unfortunately, no waist swivel, but it does do a transformational ab crunch. Just detaching like that over that red painted pelvic area. And the other black and red and lime painted pelvic area. Some venting there. Legs go all the way out, provided that the shoulders go backward or forward. Fully unimpeded forward and backward. 90-degree knees and the soft racketed thigh swivels. And you gotta love those molded bus seats and armrests in the legs. And coming down from the kneecaps with the one printed 5 and the stylistically arranged bus kibble, you come down to the feet, which can transform inside for the transformation, but you have to press this red button here. Yeah, so there's a separate button trigger so that this feet doesn't collapse in for play, I'm assuming. Yeah, so that's some premium function. Pretty good articulation and one of the few Tobots with bicep swivels, but the most limited points are the shoulders and elbows, unfortunately. Big Boss is rocking that selling point of being a bus transformer again. And also pretty vibrant colors. So if you really like bus transformers, this is a definite pickup. And a pretty good standalone bus transformer, as all the other ones were parts of combiners and made from Toy Rock. So this is Young Toy's first bus transformer. Big Bob. The arrival time has been delayed.